Squid Game is back. So on Sunday, Netflix made a tweet, a teaser indicating that Squid Game will be back for season 2. But you and I already knew this based on how season 1 ended. It ended with a hint and a puzzle that kept us all wondering what's up with the red hair, But Netflix on Sunday finally made the final confirmation that season 2 is definitely happening, but it begs the question, and I'm sure you guys are also asking it, how soon should we expect Squid Game on our screen, and what should we expect from season 2? What do you expect to see? So that is what I'll be talking about, but don't worry, no spoilers intended. I'm just going to be speaking from a writer point of view. Like, let's say Netflix were to contact me, you know what I'm saying? No, ask me, come join the team, how would you write Squid Game 2? This is how I would do it. But before we get started, let me please beg you guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, and also please comment. It is so hard sitting down here doing this without seeing you guys' face and reaction, so your comments are so valuable to me. It's going to help me in the future of this channel going forward. Alright, with that being said, and you subscribing, let's move forward. So when I first watched Squid Game, it wasn't popular yet. It wasn't even the top 10 of anything. It was just sitting there on Netflix with the ridiculous uniforms, and I'm always like, what's up with the uniform though, and the mask? So one day I was bored. I'm like, all right, let's just give this a try. Basically, it takes me 20 minutes before I get hooked or decide to watch any movies. But in Squid Game, it took me 15 minutes. And when I talk 20 minutes, I'm including the open credit and all of that. But in Squid Game, it took me 15 minutes to be hooked and like deciding to, all right, I'm gonna finish this movie. And this 15 minutes I'm talking about was not even the games. The games were not included. It was just this moment right here. Like, this moment got me. The writing was just amazing. Like, I love what they did in this place. This moment, right? I don't even give me copyright, but I'm going to play. All right.
Oh my gosh.
So
surprise, Kyle, I got your present right here. You know why, huh? These days, even women go to war. I mean, when you finally get older, there's not going to be that kind of discrimination like we got now. And you'll need to get used to these pretty soon, you know? Plus, it's a lighter. Looks like the real deal, doesn't it?
I think you'll get in trouble with Mom again.
See, for 1,000 times I have watched this particular scene, and for 1,000 times also, it has always been so funny. It's always been so funny. But let's say I wrote that scene, I think I would have topped, gone a little bit extra and dramatic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that point where the Ji-yoon's daughter pulls the trigger, I would have made Ji-yoon a little bit scared and start screaming. You know how his character is. When he screams like, no. And the daughter goes ahead to pull the trigger, and it turns out that it's just a lighter. But it makes sense that he was calm while the daughter was pulling the trigger, because one, he bought it in a kid store, and it was probably not loaded, so it made perfect sense that he was just sitting down there. But I would have really loved him to, stretch that regardless. Anyway, Squid Game went on to be the greatest movie, series, TV shows on Netflix. One of them though. Again, and a lot of people still do not like the movie, but I respect you guys' opinion. Not everybody can handle the story, the plot it gave. But Squid Game, however, took the world by storm. Like, Everybody went crazy about it. And let me just add, it was for a legitimate reason. Like, they deserve it. Like I said, the writing, the acting, and the overall execution was perfecto. Almost. Yeah, it was perfect. I'm going to like mention my criticism anyway. It was almost near perfect. It is crazy that it took them 12 good years before they could finally share this great idea with the world. And it dawned on me that a lot of people out there, a lot of writers, I don't know if you're watching this, a lot of writers, screenplays, or someone out there with an idea is struggling, also trying to get their story to be heard. But don't worry, subscribe and turn on the notification button, because in my next video I'll be sharing with you guys the fastest way to get, like, it is tested and trusted, the fastest way to get your movies on screen, to get producers to listen to you and get your movies even on the biggest streaming network as Netflix. Yes, I am not even kidding. So I'm not trying to like bet you guys or whatever, but it should do you some good if you're a writer or someone with an idea to subscribe and turn on the notification button, because my next video I'll be sharing with you guys the fastest way to get your movie on screen. So nevertheless, where was I? As I was saying, the creator Hwang penned down this beautiful message to you guys. I'm just going to like briefly read it. It says, a whole new round is coming. It took 12 years to bring the first season of Squid Game to life last year, but it took 12 days for Squid Game to become the most popular Netflix series ever. As the writer, director, and producer of Squid Game, a huge shout out to my fans around the world. Thank you for watching and loving our show. I'm just going to pause there and we move forward. But man, 12 good years. So I'm just going to like remind you guys again, subscribe and turn on your notification button. You don't want to miss the tips that I'll be sharing with you guys on how to get your movies, get your stories being heard on screen, and even the biggest streaming network like Netflix. You don't want to miss that. And I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm not tricking you guys. If you realize I'm tricking you, then you can unsubscribe, okay? So season 2 of Squid Game. How soon are we expecting this on our screen, and what should you expect in the season 2? To answer the first question, I will tell you, don't even dream of seeing Squid Game 2 this year. It's definitely not going to happen. And from what I've heard, the shooting has not even started yet, so don't even dream about that. But let's say 2023 or 2024 is definitely going to happen between those 2 years. So to answer your second question, let's talk about the cast. Who should we expect to return? But like we saw in season 1, the writers, directors, everybody, they were determined by killing all the cast. Oh my god, they like killed everybody. Even the actors that we later come to love and adore them so much. My princess and diva right here. Oh my god, they killed her too. And they killed the old man. Like they killed almost everybody. But I think they might revive some of the actors. That's what I might do, depending, because people have really come to love these actors. So they might explore the option of reviving these actors. How? Remember when they took the actors? Spoiler anyway. Remember when they took them and after they died, the players, after they died, they took them and they took out their kidneys. And you could see that some of them were still alive when they were put in the coffins and all the stuff. So the writers might use this excuse to bring back some of the actors, especially the ones that we've come to really love. I hope they do this, especially bring back our princess, our diva. I hope they do. But whether they do or not, it has been confirmed that Ji-hyun, the player 456, is definitely going to be back. And the creepy doll, is going to be back also, apparently with a new boyfriend. With a boyfriend. I don't know what the boyfriend is going to be doing, like protecting her or watch while she's looking the other way. There are so many possibilities of how they can explore this, and I am happy to see what they're going to do with this. So moving on to the plot and the games. In season 1, we saw that they had 6 games and 9 episodes, but I'm sure in season 2 they're definitely going to top the notch. Do not expect to see the same games that you saw in season 1, no matter how nice and lovable. I do not think they're going to bring them back. It's something I would do, but if they do bring some of the game back, it might just be one that they decide to repeat, or maximum of 2. But I think they are creative people, so I'm sure they're definitely going to come up with games that we are even going to love more. Yeah, definitely. We cannot get enough of it. And like the creator Hwang said, be prepared because we're going to be testing humanity once more time. And oh my god, I cannot wait to be tested. I cannot wait to see what they come up with. So I want to make an appeal to the writers of Squid Game, just a little bit tiny Squid System. I know you guys can do it. You guys should add a little bit more layers to the plots, though it fell a little flat towards the end when the old man was explaining why they did what they did. It didn't really make sense to me. I wish they add a little bit more layers to it, like let's know who the secret organizers are, let's know what's up with the kidney, why are they taking kidneys. Is this stuff run by a cartel that is luring people, enticing them with money to get their kidneys? No, a little bit more layers would be nice. And my favorite that I would love you guys to explore, but I can already see the hindrance. You know, Ji Young, his daughter, he wanted to go see her. Story, another spoiler. He wanted to go see her, then he refused at some point. I would really love, let's say the daughter comes back to look for him, and for somewhat reason she joins the Squid Game without his knowledge. I would really love that, to see that idea being explored, but I know she's a little bit underage. She's still very young. But maybe they could explore it some ways, you know. Our princess here, Young, was also young. So, I don't know. I would have really, really loved to, if they had added this. But I know they're going to, like, surprise me once again. And I cannot wait to see what they do in Squid Game Season 2. With that being said, if you like this video, go ahead, subscribe, like. Let me also know what you think. What do you think? What do you expect? What do you think is going to happen in Season 2? Let's chat in the comments down below. And with that being said, bye bye guys. Otowa te ke atendina.